The Netflix series Tidying Up with Marie Kondo and the best-selling books that preceded it have millions of people around the world in a decluttering frenzy. By keeping only the items that spark joy, the KonMari Method helps people create order and peace in their homes. If you've been thinking about trying it, we're going to show you some of the techniques today. Monica Miller is the first and only certified KonMari consultant in Tennessee. It's great to have you with us today.
Oh, it's great to be here.
I'm so fascinated by this, and I think I want to do it.
Oh, great.
And this is something that really changed your life.
Yes, it did. While I've always been good at organizing, I've never been able to stay organized myself. And when it worked for me, I knew that's something that it could work for everyone, so I became a consultant.
All right. So you show so many different things to your folks. First, they have to kind of classify everything and decide whether or not it sparks joy in their life, right?
That is the most important step of the KonMari Method, is to really evaluate everything by category and hold each item and decide if it sparks joy.
Okay, and if it doesn't? You
thank it for its service.
Ah, that's kind of an interesting concept. Do people feel weird doing that?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, be grateful. It served you or maybe taught you that you don't like a certain color.
Okay, so thank it and then you donate it.
Yes.
All right. You're going to show us the folding method, because once you get the things that spark joy in your life, you want to keep them organized.
Yes, and KonMari is all about vertical storage. So that's what you're seeing here. It makes it easy to pick out everything.
Okay. All right, show me how to do this.
All right, so you start with a shirt and you put it face down.
Okay. I'm going to move this out of the way here. Okay, face down.
Okay, which will become obvious why we're doing that. And then you sort of visually divide it into thirds. And then the whole principle is you're trying to get to a rectangle as soon as possible. So make sure that the outside lines are straight. And then you turn the sleeves in, smooth it out with your hand. All right, great. Now fold it up. Now we make a smaller rectangle. And then we take the ends that are loose here and fold them into thirds. And if you did it correctly, it should be able to stand on its own magic.
Look, mine did. I can't believe it. All right, so then you stack these in color order too, kind of like the rainbow.
Yes.
So that you always know where your things are?
Exactly.
I love it.
And I think people are like, but this takes so long. But actually what happens is when you have them organized like this, you immediately see what you need, and you don't do the thing where you get the shirt from under the stack and mess up the whole thing.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. For people who are super unorganized, is this kind of overwhelming at first?
No, because there's a system. So you go by category, and I think one thing I wanted to mention is if you don't have time to make a mountain of all your clothes, find all your tops at least and start there.
And so one category at a time and break it down.
Yes.
That makes sense. And you can do this with everything in your home.
That's correct.
What about sentimental things?
All right, so whenever you're working on the other categories, you should pull out anything you don't use and don't love but can't let go of because it's sentimental. And then you evaluate them and do the joy check at the end, and it's so much easier.
This is so interesting. Thank you so much for being with us. We really appreciate it. If you need a personal consultation, Monica's company is called Bauer & Bird. You'll find a link to her website online at newschannel5.com.